What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blaze King with King's Critiques. We're done. And in the last episode, those evil old people got eaten. However, Jiji got taken over by a supposed evil force. And while at first it did not seem like too bad of an idea, it became immediately apparent that it was a bad idea. However, it'll probably eventually turn around, like, you know, how Turbo Granny just kind of learned to chill because she's stuck how she is. So maybe this evil spirit will learn to chill how it is. Unfortunately, there's the things that happen when, like, manga panels get released online on social media and people see things ahead of, like, their anime debut, so spoiler shit. But whatever. Anyway, let's get the usual caveats of number one. If you're watching the show, don't forget to stick around and have a conversation in the comment section with me or other people, because that's always encouraged. And as well as always encouraged and appreciated would be letting the whole video run through to let me get the watch time, because it's about as good for the algorithm as comments, as is hitting the like button and subscribing. And that being said, let's get into things, shall we? And see what kind of shenanigans await of Gigi's evil eye versus Okarun's Turbo Granny powers. Like, this might have been the ending shot from last episode, but that actually would make a pretty cool thumbnail image. So, like, I'll kick your ass later, but for now, I'm gunning it. Also, for you weirders out there, free dogs! Also, where did he get those rainbow earrings? Because those are kind of cool. Well, that is a very disgusting looking butthole up there. Yeah, without him in his transform state, or, like, your annoying friend, getting out of there is probably going to be pretty difficult. No, he's been possessed by a misunderstood spirit. We're not going to call it evil, it's just misunderstood. And it's completely understandable, however, that it wants revenge on humans. Because, well, as with some horror movie logic, you know, when humans do bad things to people, people go crazy. I mean, look at Jason Voorhees. You know, he was either a cancer-ridden or alopecia-ridden person who got, you know, bullied and tossed into a lake and drowned and died. And then he came back and, well, killed people. Justified. He's the only one off the top of my head I can actually think of that was justified, but at least that gives an example of a horror movie icon that was justified, because, like, Freddy, he was kind of like a C-3PO before he got burned alive, so he was not really justified. Any of the Scream killers, you know, any of the Ghostface, yeah, they're not really justified in what they did either. Michael Myers, he just fucking snapped. Leatherface, he came from an inbred family and snapped. So, yeah, the only one of them I can actually give any sort of justification to is Jason. Also, another potential good cutscene or thumbnail image, but also the fact of get married, you fuckwads. Actually, that does remind me of a TikTok I saw where it literally just opened up with, well, I don't have the time to read the entire manga, so here's a marriage license and sign. I was about to say, she's about to get yoked. I mean, I don't think it'll break his legs, at least while he's transformed. If he was in his original state, maybe, but also, once again, to you freaks, free dogs. The art styles in this are crazy sometimes. Little short. Oh, she got it. Oh, shit. It's like, yay, she made it. Oh, fuck, he found me. Oh, come on. It's a house where people have offed themselves before. I'm pretty sure there's a rope somewhere. I know that sounded terrible, and I apologize. But, like, we've canonically seen the fact that Gigi's parents, you know, were outside on a rope. You know, actually taking off the drapes isn't a terrible idea, because then that lets the sunlight into the house. So, if anything that was down there comes back up, that means it'll be exposed to the pure sunlight. Did she just remember a trick to handle things? Maybe find something that can act as a magnifying glass instead? Why'd she set the house on fire? What was the point in that one? Like, I imagine she does have an idea here, but, like, I cannot fathom it. Because, like, what's the best case scenario? Some people actually show up to put it out? What then? Is she gonna steal? Oh, no, okay, I think I see her point. There cannot be that many souls to make a ball out of. Okay, but, like, to be fair, you're the one pissing him off. Like, you baited his friend into thinking you were a good person, and now you're possessing him to try and kill everybody. That's a little fucked up, bro. Like, we understand why you're in the position you're in, and, like, Jiji was trying to, like, befriend you and be nice to you, and then you're all like, oh, hey, yeah, well, I did have a depressing childhood that led to my inevitable death, and then I helped other child's parents be led to their inevitable death. Also, go fuck yourself and every human that lives. Again, on a Jason level, that's understandable. But also, what the fuck, bro? Like, you could have just gotten revenge the right way. He finally noticed that that was happening. Oh, he just made a barrier with it? That's interesting. See, although you did get a good hit in, here's the thing. Close quarters is probably where he does better. Albeit he already has Okarun weakened to a state to where he can't really fight back. So that's unfortunate. Oh yeah, threaten, wow, why is it? Yeah, threaten Momo. That's a great way to do things. Now that'll just piss him off more. Also, once again, because I have a really weird timing with these things for you weirdos. Free. Yeah, you kept talking shit about Momo, and now you're gonna pay for it. Number one. Number two. What was the third thing he did wrong? Holy shit. He got them JoJo level punches going right now. And this man just encapsulated himself, so there isn't shit he can do. Man's hitting him so frequently he's breaking that barrier with his body. Why do we need the Grundle shot? Oh, now we get the third thing. Okay, that's valid. And he went full throttle and he's out. Jiji didn't even untransform when he got beaten the shit out of. That's the thing. Okay, like, even in the times I'm not paused, I will say, whoever is doing the art this season really has an obsession for the dogs. Meanwhile, he overhears Turbo Granny somewhere. She's still down there. Oops. That's a new one. Turdtastic? That's a new one. And hey, probably better than most insults the young people can come up with nowadays. He just popped back down there. How do you even get down there so fast? I mean, I guess it's faster to go down than up. Her eyes look so pleading. Like, help me, please. I promise I'll help you find your balls. I promise. I won't be an asshole for like a week. Hey, he might be slow, but he doesn't want to get stuck in that shit again either. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Poor Okarun. I think the worst part is he could basically suffocate if he gets stuck like that. Well, at least he didn't get stuck face down, but he is definitely the most lackluster protagonist that I've ever seen anime-wise. Like, granted, when he gets into serious mode, he does his thing well. But, yeah, then there's things like this where, a little disappointing to be a protagonist, isn't it? Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out what she wanted to accomplish with this. Like, originally I thought she'd, like, steal an extra hose and go back inside and toss it down, because those things have some great length to them, but... yeah, we know that there's a group that's called the Keto Family that's been committing murders. How the fuck do you think we stay in business? They pay us to keep quiet. Well, they're cops. They're stupid and they don't pay attention to detail. They pay attention to the right now. Okay, I'm not getting arrested for trying to help my friends. You guys are stupid, so I'm just gonna go. Wouldn't surprise me if she used her psychic powers just to go, like, fuck off. Oh, that worm's getting pissed. Well, she accomplished what she wanted. Worm! So how are all those innocent townspeople gonna feel about this thing? Okay, that's why she did what she said. Sid? Did? Whatever. Like, I'm not someone who's ever looked too much into, you know, the insectoid creatures as a child, because I'm not the kind of guy that's just been that kind of guy. So it's not like I knew that's where she was going with it, but interesting. Thing came, saw, wreaked havoc, and fucking died. Yeah, the house just did a little bit in the way of it properly dying and receding. Bitch just throws the fire truck into the location. Oh, that's gonna be a good explosion. Let's just hope those keto fucks aren't still alive somehow and spray out of it. No explosion, just welts growing. It's kind of lame. She was fucking ready to throw down again. Picking a fight after it's already dead? Lame. Oh, that's gross. Oh god, the fucking people are still alive? Go fucking set fire to that pool of goo. Actually, you know what? They'll all be stuck there, so never mind. Just let them suffer. How can they move in the goo? Isn't it supposed to be sticky? Well, I guess they are like borderline demonic, so I guess it makes sense if they can move around in it. But hey, maybe with the worm dead, they'll just look at it and be like, you know what? Thing's dead. We don't have to offer to it anymore. If you want to try and stop us from just leaving, feel free. We'll still try to kick your ass like we did earlier. But otherwise, our hands are clean in this situation. I think Momo should just give the bitch a swift kick in the face, though. Just at least one. Like, after what they did earlier, the mother deserves at least one good swift kick in the jawline. Yeah, the worm that isn't a great serpent lord, you stupid cunt. And honestly, I'm going to stop caring about using the word cunt as often as I do, because, like, if people can just use the term cunty as a term of endearment, I can use cunt freely as an insult. Or a term of endearment, really, like a British person. That other earthquake is probably coming from Okarun. Oh, that's affecting the whole town. Honestly, can she just, like, stick her heel in the bitch's eye? I'm getting really tired of hearing her talk. Like, the Keto family should be fucking dead, but they're not. So could she at least kill the matriarch? Because, like, this bitch is getting super annoying, and she just got vomited out of that worm. No, the volcano is actually exploding. Excuse me? Okay, so maybe those psychotic people actually did have a point. Doesn't mean they couldn't have killed somebody else as the sacrifice, but... However, there's electricity spewing out of it as well, so I don't think that was a natural cause, even if by some sort of religious shit. So there's definitely a lot of questionable shit that just went down. Like, the first questionable thing that went down within that episode would be, why did Momo just not kill the matriarch of the Keto family? Like, once she started talking shit instead of thanking Momo for saving them, Momo should have been like, okay, you know what, I'm sick of you, and just, bah, right in the fucking eye. But again, that's me talking rationally. Like, honestly, if you save a serial killer's life, and they're still talking shit, that's the time when you take them out, and then look at the rest of them and be like, you want to end up like your mother here? Or you want to walk away? Now, granted, that probably would have been about the time the earthquake would have started for the volcano erupting, but that brings the secondary question of, what is the actual cause of the volcano erupting? Because it isn't like some sort of town-made curse, because then that would have just simply been the volcano erupting. But there's electricity and smoke spewing out of it, and if it was just the smoke, that'd be the obvious reason. But why is there electricity spewing out of it, too? That has to do with something else in the supernatural realm of things, you know, like what happened with Jiji, or whatever the fuck turned that entire Keto family's skin gray. Because that's not normal, even for, like, old, grapey men. But those are my questions for the thing. Like, good for Momo for handling some shit on her own once she was able to, albeit her exact reasoning for setting the house on fire, while it worked, was very interesting. But suppose we'll see in the next episode how that goes down. There'll probably be some actual causation to the volcano erupting. Jiji and Okarun will probably pop out of the hole themselves eventually. Because with the worm's poison stopping, maybe it'll stop affecting, possessed Jiji's head, and he'll be like, the hell was I doing? Oh, we're gonna die down here. We should leave. Or they'll, work together until they get to the service, and then they'll have a proper fight. Could have either thing happen, really, because it does weirdly seem like Jiji and Okarun at least are going to have that rival friend thing going on, at least when transformed. Like, maybe their actual bodies, yes, will be best friends, but when transformed, they'll be more rivals to each other. But that's not really that bad, is it? But I suppose for, as I usually say, the non-manga readers can let me know their opinions on the episode, how things went, and all that. And manga readers can let me know what differences there might have been other than the obvious between the anime and the manga. But also, let me know if any of the shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season in general, because holy fuck balls, I have a lot I'm currently doing, and there's still more I want to do. So there's probably going to be a show or two I might drop eventually. Like, there's one show I recorded, having upload the first episode of. Still need to do that at some point. But I pretty much dropped that already. I might drop Kami Tsubaki too, because it's a fun show. But the fact we're getting Kaiju number 8 back tomorrow, as of the time of me recording this, is insane. I need to watch it. I might either do a scripted or live reaction video when I watch the movie later today. Maybe I'll stick it to a script just so I can, slap that either onto the first episode of season 2 or something. I don't know. We'll see how I do that. But, yeah, did I get the part where I said, let me know about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, in general? Because if not, there you go. Now, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description, ring both bells, like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky, keep updated with things, TikTok, Patreon, get the full end visuals and audio of the stuff I upload here. Go follow on the Purple platform, Purple Prime Poll free. I know YouTube doesn't like me, putting out other platforms on there for people to go to, so I'm going to do that by actual name as little as I can. But honestly, saying blue letter, blue atmosphere, and all that, yeah, honestly, I've been doing it for 20 videos or so now, and it's just really fucking annoying. So unless they pull a video or something for me using the actual terms of the other platforms, well, fuck. But at least on the Purple guys' end, I'll try not to go as specific, just because that's the one they really get pissed about. Check out the playlist here, let her through, have conversation with stuff within whatever. Check out the video recommended to you by YouTube here, or if you're watching the bigger version of the cut-up video. Or if you're watching the cut-up video, the bigger version, yeah. But, that being said, it's been a Blaze again with King's Critique. Sound top for now. Might do a green account soon. Peace.